Greetings, devoted viewers. Here I am once again, delivering some scorching fresh royal revelations that the media has been keeping under wraps. As you're aware, I have no hesitation when it comes to pointing out the Sussexes' actions. Well, get ready, because Prince Harry has sunk even lower in his relentless pursuit of fame and wealth. My sources have now disclosed that Harry is shamelessly capitalizing on and leveraging his royal affiliations, including King Charles himself, for financial profit. I understand you're likely already familiar with these details, but please pay close attention, as what I'm about to unveil might encourage you to reconsider and adopt a different perspective. I realize that all of this may come as a shock to you, but regrettably, it's the truth. And yes, your thoughts are correct. Harry has indeed completely abandoned his moral principles. As a reminder, we all recall Harry and Meghan's highly publicized departure from their royal roles in 2020. They asserted their desire for privacy and an escape from the limelight, but, as expected, this was nothing more than a facade. In reality, their true intention was to leverage their royal status for financial gain, and they've done so with remarkable success. From striking massive $100 million deals with Netflix to Meghan's investments in wellness companies, and Harry's involvement in speaking engagements for banks and corporations, the Sussexes have shamelessly commercialized their royal connections for personal enrichment. However, Harry's greed has now reached an all-time low. According to my sources, he has actively capitalized on Charles and the royal family's reputation to amass even greater wealth. He is essentially profiting from the monarchy he turned his back on. Corporations, it seems, are willing to overlook Harry's hypocrisy, focusing solely on the prestige associated with the royal brand. They're willing to invest millions of dollars in Harry just to have him as a speaker, bestowing upon him whatever empty titles they can conjure, all for the sake of advertising that they employ an actual prince. It's one of the most shameless acts of selling out I've ever witnessed. Harry is fully aware that his only marketable asset lies in his royal status, yet he unabashedly clings to that status while simultaneously disparaging the royal family. Tonight, I'm here to address this conduct, Prince Harry. You should feel ashamed for exploiting your own family for financial gain. Have you no sense of honor? You already possess wealth beyond what you could spend in 10 lifetimes. Why must you continue to profit from your association with the monarchy? According to my sources, King Charles has implored you to cease your actions that tarnish the reputation of the monarchy, but you brazenly disregard his pleas. This is an affront to the British people. We support the monarchy through our tax contributions, and the crown's integrity should not be exploited by a wayward prince. I can't fathom how Harry could do this to his own father. Regardless of their differences, using King Charles as a money-making tool in such a blatant manner is truly outrageous. It must be heartbreaking for the king. However, perhaps I shouldn't be surprised, as one of Harry's own relatives recently commented that he has sunk to new lows in capitalizing on his royal connections. While William has evolved into a wise future monarch, Harry has transformed into an angry and entitled prodigal son. I can only imagine how deeply Princess Diana would be saddened by the person he has become. In summary, I am vehemently condemning Harry for sinking to such depths in order to exploit his family for personal profit. The British public deserves better than this. If Harry and Meghan seek financial gain, they should do so independently. I implore Charles, the King, to seriously reconsider their titles. Why should this ungrateful couple maintain any royal status when they clearly have little regard for the monarchy? Their actions make a mockery of the crown, and Harry must regain his composure. He claims to be dedicated to service, but his actions suggest otherwise. There is still time for him to change his course and make his mother proud. However, he must reject greed and cease to thrive on the prestige of those he left behind. My friends, I urge you to share this speech widely. Prince Harry must confront the reality that his behavior is unacceptable, and he must be aware that the world is watching. As your humble correspondent, I will continue to report the unvarnished truth, no matter how unflattering it may be. Stay tuned for our next shocking revelation. Cheers.